So it's a total whiteout today. What better day could we have picked than today to go and explore the park? We promised you a Chamonix park review. Your wishes are command, so here we are. Here's the sign for the ISPO Freestyle. Check it out. It's right behind there. Tim, Charlie and I are going to go and hit whatever it is we can see in this weather. So You're mean! You're mean, man!
Where is it? What, man? It sucks! Woo! This is whack. We're gonna head back.
This is not going on the show. Yeah, nice and warm. It was super wet outside, not great conditions for filming, but we did try.
But good for the resort.
That's right. So that was the park review.
Yeah, it wasn't much of a review.
It wasn't just kind of.
There wasn't much viewing in the review.
It wasn't much of anything.
No,
but it's usually a good part.
It was a bit of fun.
Yeah, exactly. Well, now it's episode 32 anyways. And what's on the show this week is not John O'Verity, because he's in Uzbekistan.
Yep.
And but what is on the show?
We've got trick
actually?
tips. We've got how to ollie, which is good, like useful for a lot of people.
Yeah, it's back. A lot of people have been asking.
We got news with lots of information from the ISPO, which is the trade show for the
in Deutschland.
And of course, riding footage, mailbag, that sort of stuff.
That's right. But first, an Edley special for Valentine's
Day.
Yeah, he came up with something very romantic. Would you like to announce it?
Yeah, top 3 resorts for getting laid.
Way.
Get
Very
it!
romantic.
Welcome to my top 3 resorts for getting laid. What a brilliant idea. Go to the mountains, go snowboarding, and have sex. Absolute genius. Now, there's a very important thing to realise here. There's the way things seem and the way things are. Obviously, if you're not the best looking guy in the world, then your chances are lowered of getting one night stands in a ski resort. So you need to make yourself look either like a pro skier or snowboarder, or you need to make yourself look extremely rich and settled in the community. So bear those things in mind when you're preparing to go out and have sex with people you don't know. Now, first, top of the list, this one is for the guys. If you want to get laid by the most amazing looking girls in the world, head north, my friends, head north. Northern Scandinavia is a dark and desolate place where people from far and distant lands can seem mysterious and enticing. Get yourself to north of Sweden, north of Norway. Norway especially is top of my list. 2 reasons why you're going to get laid. The women are stunning and they have anal sex on the first night. It's almost a given. It'll be expected of you, so don't be surprised. The 2 downsides are that to get them drunk is going to cost you a small fortune. It's up to £8 a pint, and spirits, don't even think about them. So just shove pints down their neck. Also, get out of there quick in the morning. Do not hang around. These women expect full commitment, children, marriage, the works if they go with you. So head north, my friends, if that's what you fancy. Now, any super resort, Val d'Isère, Maribel are probably the 2 biggest ones, male or female. Get down there. Tuesday nights, it's the day before chalet staff day off, absolute carnage, cheap cocktails, poo, poo, poo. It was my stomping ground in my heyday as a mangina, so get yourselves there if you want. Third and finally, Eastern Europe. Any Eastern European resort, massive red light district. If you don't mind paying, wallop, 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 wallop. It's like having a ski pass in the day and a prosy pass at night. Magic.
What the hell is on the state? I'm a sun devil, man.
The zone count, yo, murder music on the microphone. The sun devil so hot, making the sun melt. Great firestorms popping on, then there's a storm. When I brainstorm, it's on like the dawn of Teflon. Other teams come in the house and like roaches, they get stepped on. My quarterback got an arm like to throw bombs. That turned into touchdowns. A 2-point conversion had the whole team hurt. And when they left here, I guess you can say that they learned their lesson.
My life is real and I spit with twice the skill. Better buck 50, nigga, I slice your grill. Life's a gamble, so niggas roll dice and deal. Lower the price of pill and I'm nice with steel. My heart is real, stocky to the body, hitting hard as Rocky. Poppy, you ain't like those stack, juice a copy. My style hard and cocky, still it's hard to stop me. I ain't from Arizona, the Phoenix gotta rock.
I know you gon' let me shine and get mine.
Pass me the mic, guarantee I'll ride.
Cowardly horse, step aside, stand clear. Trying to blow up like nitro and dynamite.
I went to Arizona State. I'm a sun devil, man.
I'm out here with the grams in my hand, all the way in Maryville. Chirping my man, better holler at your boy before I charge 100 grand. See fiends about to blow, and when we get on, they gon' see the street part. Nigga feel that heat spark. Rip through your polo, nigga straight through your heart. Nigga right out your back, then I'm dipping with the Mac. From here to the sack, blowing trees in the lap.
Now what's the stat I'm hearing that you're hotter than me? Ever since the advances that I catch is too much for your own budget. The ice grill in my style, springtime apparel, white checks, with sweat to 20,000 deep down in my pocket. You're disappointed for too many reasons. Because of the way your spit flow, getting bitches and who I know. The same rhyme pattern, I stay on your block ID, but with the bike, take a nigga to like Puerto Ricans do. I know you gon' let me shine and get mine.
Pass me the mic, guarantee I'll ride.
Cowardly horse, step aside, stand clear. Trying to blow up like nitro and dynamite. I know you gon' let me shine and get mine.
Pass me the mic, guarantee I'll ride.
Cowardly horse, step aside, stand clear. Trying to blow up like nitro and dynamite.
Yeah, I'm a rebel, no disguise, a sun devil won't settle. Hard body from the kettle, see me yard for metal. You can't believe, yo, what's up my sleeve indeed. You gon' get it that raw way from the Bronx to Broadway in AZ. Bomb legacy, someone gon' feel a penalty. Imperial was the remedy, got the whole world feeling me. The internet's blowing up as I'm flowing. What? You the true heat trendsetters, it don't get no better.
I know you gon' let me shine and get mine.
Pass me the mic, guarantee I'll ride.
Cowardly horse, step aside, stand clear. Trying to blow up like nitro and dynamite.
Okay, so we got some good news this week. Last week in Munich was held the trade show for the ski and sports industry, the ISPO. They were showing off some new technology and some new styles for what's going to be around next season. So in the tech, a couple of the highlights were Salomon with a board that has the edges divided into 4 sections so that it kind of reduces speed chatter somehow. I don't know how.
Science.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll leave that to them. K2 had a binding that, as you tighten up the heel strap, tightens up the toe strap as well.
Oh,
which will save you
those seconds.
Literally seconds.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good stuff.
Yeah. But the big focus was on the style, because obviously snowboarding is all about style. And
yeah, dude.
The Andy Warhol stuff from Burton was better than we were expecting.
Yeah. Yeah.
But most of the rest was a bit whack. There was a lot of 80s stuff.
The 80s revival is full on right now.
It's the bad 80s. It's not the kind of hints of 80s. It's just
Was there a good 80s
full on
era,
80s.
though?
It's like, no, there wasn't, and that's the point. Like, people ridicule the 80s for a reason.
Yeah.
We shouldn't go back there 100%.
Yeah, it's ironic, isn't it?
Yeah, but it still looks ridiculous. I like the kind of using elements from it, like the fluorescent colours and stuff, but some of these boards and bindings were literally like they'd just been taken from an old Simpsons episode or something.
Yeah.
And then there was the analog Spaceman One Piece.
Yeah, no,
ridiculous. And even worse, the half jacket from Analog, which is meant to kind of separate it in 2 and give half of your jacket to a friend and then use his half, so
that's
you mix
really
it up.
cute. Friends forever.
But it just looks like a cheap raincoat.
Yeah.
It does, it looks crap.
Yeah. And then the Burton Unink boards, they got like cute little animals on them next season. What do you reckon?
Not for me.
Fluffy ponies.
No ponies.
Maybe if it was like a little monkey.
A little
monkey,
get
a pony one.
Funny. Like maybe playing a drum.
Yeah, good idea.
Playing a drum. That would be good, but they didn't have that,
So no.
So
Yeah, I want a
I'm
fluffy
saying
pony.
I like the animals, but Maybe not on a board.
Just like animals.
Yeah.
Like Dr. Dolittle. Can I say about some skiing?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so the skiing tech stuff. Volcal have released a new ski. It's like a racing piece ski called the Tiger Shark. It's expensive. It's $1,400.
Holy
crap!
Yes. But basically, the reason is it's like 2 skis in one. It's got a switch at the bottom. They're calling it the power switch, and when you turn it, it makes it less flexible or more flexible.
Oh, okay. Depending on what
Like so you can like take it. It's like more responsive for your skiing and stuff like that.
Okay.
It's got a really cheesy ad. I might put that on Snowfix Extra because I think it's really funny. But yeah, I mean, if you're paying $1,400, just buy 2 skis.
Yeah. Or 3 or 4.
Or 3 or 4, yeah. Okay, Salomon SPK, you know that boot that we've talked about before, they've redesigned it, not in terms of features, just in terms of look. And they've made it look a snowboard boot. And I think that's a bit whack.
Yeah, that's a bit wrong.
Like, we
Ski
don't
boots
need
should
to
look like
copy
ski
everything.
boots.
Yeah, and I really like the old ski boot design. So anyway, Dynastar have released a ski called the Course, and it's like this 80s thing again. It's exactly the same design as the original Course back in the 80s. So guess that's the thing. We'll probably all be doing it by the
They've run out of
next season.
ideas.
K2 Hellbent. This is an awesome ski. I actually saw a guy on the hill with one the other day, and it's basically the new Maiden AK. They've redesigned it. It's called the Hellbent, and it's pontoon shaped. You know, it's got inverse camber, so that's cool. And finally, my other favourite bit: West Beach released a tweed jacket.
Oh, tweed.
Yes, and because I'm British and I drink tea,
yes,
I like something like that.
Tweed is
How
ever so
about
classy.
a flat cap helmet to go with it?
Yes, that would be ace.
That would be cool.
Somebody.
It wouldn't be the most protective.
Doesn't matter.
Is that it for gear review then?
That's the ISPO.
That's good stuff.
In a nutshell.
Yeah.
In a very small nutshell.
Yes. What have I got for you? I've got news on Shaun White, the lovely Shaun White, who took 3 playmates from the Playboy mentioned, actually 3 of Hugh Hefner's girlfriend. He took them out snowboarding for a day. 2 of them were total newbies and spent a lot of time on their butts, and one of them was actually hitting the rails. So good on you, Shaun. Like, he's only 19 and he's already, hanging out with Playboy bunnies and stuff.
Good excuse for us to show some pictures of some bunnies as well.
Yeah, totally. And then I bet he was like loving, showing them how to like ride hard and stuff.
Yeah, I bet he really enjoyed nailing the box.
Yeah, and like grinding with them and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, guys, he probably shagged them.
Yeah. So DC is now decided to make snowboards and bindings. So look out for them in the 2008-2009 season. Should be interesting to see what they come up with because they've made some wicked boots recently. And that's it from the news, I think. What's next, guys?
A little interview from a very young man who rips.
Oh, little Dimi D. Young.
Dimi D. Young.
So I'm standing here with Dutch prodigy Dimi D and his coach Eric van Kammen, who's going to be translating because Dimi doesn't speak English yet. He'll come, right?
Yeah.
So let's start with a quick fact file. What's his age?
He's 12 years old.
12 years old kid. His nationality is Dutch, like I said. How many years has he been riding?
He's riding since he was 8 years old.
Okay.
So 4 years now.
Could you find out what his favorite feature is? Whether it's like a kicker or a rail or quarter pipe?
Wat is je favoriete onderdeel? Kicker riding.
Kicker?
He likes the most, yeah.
That's quick. And his favorite trick?
Wat is je favoriete trick?
Cork backside 720 tail grab.
God.
Cork backside
and
7.
He's 12 years old. So is that the trick he's gonna go for on Friday, or is he gonna try something new?
I think that's the trick what he's liked the most on kickers. So, but I'm gonna ask him what he's gonna do on the quarter pipe. Hey Diem, wat ga je vanavond doen op de quarter pipe?
Nou, ik denk alleen hoge airs en misschien lage spin.
He wants to do high airs.
Okay.
And yeah, maybe some spins a bit lower. The first time he was riding quarter pipe was on the Evolution. So I think he only made 20 hits in his life on that thing.
So higher already something.
So
cool.
he's trying to get as high as he went there, and maybe some more spinning. He's gonna try.
The ollie is the starting point for pretty much every trick you can do on a snowboard. Whether you're dropping an 80-foot cliff, popping off a mogul, or riding a small park kicker, the ollie is fundamental to control in the air. To do an ollie, bend your knees only, not your back. If you do bend your back, you won't get the spring that you need. Start with a flat board or slightly on your toes, as this will help keep your weight in the right place. With your knees bent, shift all of your weight to the tail. This will flex the board and use its stiffness to give pop. Just imagine you're trying to squash something under your back foot. The trick to getting maximum height lies in using the back leg to spring load the tail. Then jump upwards with both legs. Once you're in the air, suck your legs up to your chest to get maximum ground clearance. Centre your weight as you spring, and this will put you in the right position for balance in the air. Once airborne, breathe normally, which will help keep you relaxed. Spot your landing, extend your legs, and get ready to absorb the impact. As you come down, allow your legs to compress, which will help control the board and keep your weight evenly distributed across both feet. Then scrub off speed if necessary. A good way to practice ollieing is to find some kind of obstacle to jump over. That way you can set yourself goals to improve your height. So to recap, bend your knees to set up, flex the board by shifting your weight to the back, pop by spring loading the tail with your back leg, and compress to absorb and control the landing. Once you're comfortable with ollies, you can start grabbing the board. Grabs aren't just done for style, they can help you control the board and balance yourself while you're in the air. One of the easiest grabs is the indie. Grab the board between your feet on the toe edge with your back hand. If you have time in the air, extend a leg to tweak the board for a bit of extra style. Once you've mastered ollieing and grabbing the board, you can take these techniques to the mountain and start to integrate them into rails, rotations, and off bigger jumps. We recommend that you always wear the appropriate protective gear when you're learning.
Feedback!
Feedback! Feedback! Yeah!
That's 80s style.
Good.
I'm going to get in there early. Yeah. All right, first one is from Justin Cassell and his buddy Diego. Took the day off from school and drank beer in the snow on these kind of chairs they made out of the snow.
What, they were drinking beer when they should have
So
been
at school?
Yeah, I think it was cancelled.
It was still a school night.
Yeah, bad kids, bad. The youth of today.
Yes.
And Ollie and his friends built a snowball, which doesn't sound that amazing, but look at the size of it.
It's like the biggest
really
snowball
massive
in the universe.
Yeah.
Yay.
Oh, must have taken a while to make.
I bet they did have a big snowball, a big ball. Snow.
Oh God, Tim.
Kind of missed it, Tim.
Whatever.
Right, and
Don't you need that?
No.
Okay.
he knows his shit. Are you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Because I got one, good. Because I got one from Steve Harris in the UK, who's going to Val d'Isère really soon, and he was hoping that I could teach him a few abusive French sentences for when the French get on his nerves. So you ready for lesson number 1?
Yeah.
So repeat after me. The first one is enculeur de mouche.
Enculeur de mouche.
Yeah, that's a mean one.
What does it mean?
Well, it means fly fucker, which doesn't sound that mean when I said like this, but in French it's like you don't want to be called that.
I'd probably be offended if someone called me a fly fucker.
Yeah, as you know, it's like those anal people who like always picking on them. It's just like try and fuck a fly. Like how anal is that? Anyways, and then the second one is, all right,
I got it.
I get you.
I'm getting things.
Ta mère en slip rose.
Ta mère en slip rose.
That's right. And I bet you want to know what that means too.
Your mother slips on a rose?
You're well stupid.
Got it!
Actually, it would work as well, actually. Anything mother related in France is just not accepted. This one means your mother in pink panties. I don't know why, it just bugs them when you say that.
Right, it's Valentine's Day. Maybe they'll want to get laid when they're out there. Why don't we have a nice thing to say to like a girl?
Maybe they want to fall in love because it's Valentine's and they'll just get laid. But let's have a chat up line. Right, well, if you see a pretty girl and you want to take her home, then tell her, je te pisse à l'arrêt.
Je te pise à l'arrêt.
Yeah, that'll work. Like,
will it?
Yeah. She'll like you.
Try use that one tonight.
Make new friends. You
Cool.
do that.
The competition.
Yeah.
Ernest Jensen, he sent us an X-ray picture, and it's a badass X-ray picture. It's all like pins and plates.
No.
Brokenness.
Gnarly.
Gnarly. And to top it off, he sent us a picture of the outside as well with some real big.
Josh, I don't want to know. I don't like this competition. You guys, he's gonna get a book for this.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
But,
we went through quite a lot for that.
Right.
Yeah.
But
In
you
fact,
can.
I feel bad for the other ones that we received that they're not, because they're all bad, aren't they?
There was a good kind of elbow popped out of socket one.
No, I don't want to know. You guys, you can also win a book by sending us like your harmonies or pictures of fluffy ponies, okay?
Yeah, videos.
Yeah, and things.
Actually, well, not a picture of a fluffy pony.
Well, if it's
Whatever,
skiing,
Yeah.
yeah.
So if you are going to send those, snowfix@negativegravity.co.uk.
Yes.
Visit the website, extreme.com/snowfix.
Yeah,
for all the latest.
Yeah, all the extra stuff as well. And check us out in a week's time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we will be back.
We'll be back.
Jono.
Bye.
Yay.
Your mother wears loose pants.
Insane speed, maximum air, irresistible force. The Winter Gravity Games are back. Extreme brings you the ultimate ice cool action. 200 top athletes from all over the world competing in 11 events. Slopestyle, superpipe, border cross, ski across and rail jam. The Winter Gravity Games